Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network, where you'll find everything fantasy football. From rankings, sleepers, breakouts, and everything in between, we've got you covered.
Ready? And here we go!
Every episode is one step closer to you winning a championship. If your goal is to win, you're in the right place. Here's your host, Troy Lofton, right here on the Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network.
Welcome to the NFL. Let's go! Let's go! Go!
Yo, welcome in everybody. Yo, it's been a minute. Our drafts are now about to be started to be underway. You guys are going to probably catch a lot of live streams from me. Doing a lot of these Underdog Fantasy Best Balls. I think the weekly winners is out now. So the goal for this would probably be at least to throw down at least $1,000 worth of the weekly winners best ball. I think it's a lot of fun. I think I did like 40 drafts last season, and then I ended up putting like $100 in for the playoff weekly winners, and I ended up winning like almost 400 there, so I almost quadrupled my money. So you know, there's a lot of takes, a lot of different strategies that we use to kind of go over some things, but I kind of wanted to go over the news real quick, just hang out with you guys for a little bit, see what's going on, catch up with all the people who pop up in the chat. First thing I wanted to talk about here is I put it right here on the front. Giants unveil Century Red throwback uniforms to commemorate 100th season in 2024. I have to say, these Giant uniforms are absolutely puke. Looks like a puke stain. I've actually got them right here. Look at this. Who in their right mind that's a Giants fan would be like, you know what? Yo, these right here, this is my team. This is my team. This looks like a puke. Look at, I mean, you got the New York Giants logo right there on the front. You got the 100 patch right here. It just looks so plain Jane. Like, this is not something. Gosh, if you guys are checking this live stream out now, or maybe in the future, if you guys are catching this on the replay, leave in the comments below. What do you guys think about this uniform? Do y'all like the Century Red commemorative uniform that the Giants are doing for the 100th season in the NFL? I don't know. Look at Daniel Jones. He's got the face looking all right. He's like, am I going to be here past this season? Who knows? Anyway, let's go down and see what they got in the news. I haven't went over any of this yet. Chargers GM believes Quentin Johnson is really going to launch in his second season. Well, I liked Quentin Johnson coming out of TCU. I think he was a good wide receiver. But just like I had in my rookie analysis, the same thing he showed in the first season of the NFL, his hands just wasn't where we wanted them to be, right? So he was just an unreliable target for Justin Herbert. We saw that many times where he was just unable to secure the football. So we'll see what happens. He's the number one wide receiver right now for the Chargers. You know, Mike Williams is gone, Keenan Allen's gone, you know, Austin Eckler's gone. So all those targets are gone. So they've got to go somewhere. Are they going to go Joshua Palmer? Are they going to go Quentin Johnson? Maybe, Lad McConkey, you know, the rookie out of Georgia. He's coming through. Who knows? Is it going to be Rice's son? Who knows? What else we got here in the news? Art Rooney on Steelers' tough schedule. Not exactly how I would have drawn it up, but we got to do the best we can. I mean, the schedule's the schedule, right? I mean, in the NFL, it doesn't matter who your opponent is. You need to go in there and rock and roll, no matter what it is. So I don't know. TJ Hawkinson has no timeline on return after suffering a late season ending ACL MCL injury in the 2023 campaign. Minnesota Vikings tight end TJ Hawkinson says the team hasn't put a timeline on his return so far. I expect him to be good for the start of the regular season. He may be late even to training camp, but I think he's going to be good to go for the season, to be honest with you. But NFL podcast, what did they say? Jaden Daniels dubbed a stud in best ball drafts. Hey, NFL's best revenge game. You know, I like Jaden Daniels. The good thing about Jaden Daniels, I think he has such a high floor because of his rushing ability. I don't think he's going to give you those daunting numbers as a rookie as you saw in college, but we'll kind of go from there. Our good friend of the channel, Marcus Grant, he's in on that as well. He's kind of discussing some things, so I would like to see that. Guys, towards the end of this year, right before the season starts, I will be over there at the Fantasy Football Expo with Marcus Grant and some other these guys right here. We're gonna be hanging out, talking some football as well. I'll probably try to get some footage of you guys of the expo. Let's see. Yeah, we had the NFL release. We just had that. I think that happened yesterday. So we got a lot of good news. That's why I wanted to wait till today to start getting into our drafts. Like I said, we have 100 drafts to do at least. Whew. And then hopefully we're going to start going live every Sunday morning during the regular season. I want to start doing some drafts with you guys, start answering some questions and helping you guys out, set your best lineup possible every single week. What else do we have here? Just some projections, blah, blah, blah. Odell Beckham joining the Dolphins speedy wide receiver course. I got to get back on the track. Yeah, he does. He's clearly going to be the third fiddle in this offense. Obviously, Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill is going to be the main men going into that one. But Odell Beckham can be okay, especially if there's an injury, God forbid, to one of the big dogs. He could probably do something. Any other news we're going to talk about before we get into the drafts? Everything's going to get worked out for Justin Jefferson. Well, especially if the rookie J.J. McCarthy can get on point, I think Justin Jefferson will be happy there, and he can get the bag over there if he stays with the Vikings. Titans believe Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears can replace Derrick Henry's production. No, you can't. Don't be ridiculous. Yo, hit the like button, guys. If you guys are coming in here, I would really appreciate that. Always a like on the video. Definitely helps out. I don't think Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears are gonna produce what Derrick Henry can do. Let's just be honest. Commanders wide receiver Jahan Dotson on Jaden Daniels. That's the quarterback that I wanted. Well, unfortunately, Jahan Dotson, it doesn't matter what you want. You are not the bona fide #1 wide receiver. Yes, he is a good wide receiver, and I do like him for fantasy values. But for him saying that's the quarterback I wanted, I don't think the team cares what you want, Jahan Dotson. I don't think the team cares. You ain't produced like that yet. Let me a little more, see if there's any. Yeah, they got some more London games as well. Kirk Cousins on if he would have signed with the Falcons on the draft plan. I don't really deal with hypotheticals. Yeah, he was pissed. We got to call a spade at this point. Bills signed Marcus Valdez-Scantling, a.k.a. a guy who has complete brick hands and can't do anything. I don't expect him to do anything. If he wasn't able to do anything on the Chiefs with no wide receivers there, what the heck you think you're going to be doing on the Bills with some more competent wide receiver like a Keon Coleman? Hopefully he can do well. You know, they've got some players there. You know, Khalil Shakir is there. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be able to do much. Cock-a-doodle, if you ask me. What else they got? Oh, yeah, Jared Goff signing that stupid 4-year, $212 million extension. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, enough of that. We need to get into best ball weekly winners, guys. And here we go. Another weekly winners draft, guys. $10 entry, right? There's 186,840 entrants. This is our very first weekly winners draft of the season. Super excited to get in here, check out the ADPs, see where players are going. I don't really know what type of strategy that we're going to do. Maybe for the first 20 or so drafts, we're probably going to get in here, fill it out, see what's going on, see how we can get in there. Only 0.8% filled right now. It just launched, I think, yesterday. So we got tons of time to get our picks in. Let's just go over the winnings a little bit here. $1.7 million in prizing, $100K paid out every single weeks in week 1 through 17. So that's gonna be pretty nice. First place, $20,000 for first place. I think that's gonna be phenomenal. $10,000 for second place, and $550 for $35, and then $3 grand. And then all the way down into what is it? The top 4,000 people win $7. So not too bad. Not too bad. And again, you get 17 chances to win. This isn't like a one-time shot. You literally have 17 chances of getting here, and your money can just rake up. It's a half-point PPR league. We have to keep in mind. And another thing that you need to keep in mind right here is the passing touchdowns. Where are they at? Passing touchdown, 4 points per passing touchdown. So it's probably going to be more valuable for those rushing quarterbacks as well. Here's a standard roster here. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and a flex with a tight end, and 10 bench spots. It's going to be 18 players total. Let's see. Anything else we need to look at? Nope. Let's just go ahead and get into our very first draft. Yeah, let's rock it out. Let's rock it out. Waiting on 2 people to fill out. We're going to see exactly where we're going to be in this very first draft we're doing this season. I'm going to kind of talk to you guys what I'm thinking about, things that go in my head, options, things like that. So let's see, we end up with the 106. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So we'll see how it goes on. We'll kind of keep you guys up to date. Let's see what we can do. Excited to get back into weekly winners, man. I have been waiting on this tournament for months now. Again, we're probably gonna throw about $1,000 in. Let's see, any sharp. We got 3 red badges here, 4 red badges, 4 red badges and some black ones. I need to get a badge going. I should be getting my black badge this season. Super excited for it. I'm still new towards the Underdog. But as you guys see, make sure you guys are, if you aren't signed up with Underdog Fantasy, get in the game, right? Use code BayouBingo for up to $250 match of your first deposit. Absolutely phenomenal. If you look in the description below, I do have a link there as well. We'll lead you straight over there. You guys won't be discouraged, right? I think it's a decent. I think that I used to play DraftKings quite a bit. So I switched over here to Underdog, and I have been having a blast. Christian McCaffrey going off the board first overall. We understand that. Tyreek Hill second off the board. We kind of get that, and probably CeeDee Lamb would probably be the next one off the board if I had to say. Those are my top 3 for sure. Christian McCaffrey 1. I like CeeDee Lamb 2 and Tyreek Hill 3. Let's see. Will Harrow do something different? No, CeeDee Lamb. Let's go ahead and look at the board here. We got CeeDee Lamb coming off the board. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Obviously, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then, should we just do the Jamar Chase? You know what? I like Amon-Ra right there. I like Amon-Ra this year. I think he's going to do really, really nice. Marvin Harrison Jr. at the 104. Huh? All right, we're going to go Amon-Ra St. Brown here. He just signed a 4-year deal. We're going to go Amon-Ra right there and see what happens. I like it. Marvin Harrison Jr. at the 104. He's a really shock. Now, he's going to be phenomenal. I think he's going to be a fantastic pick. But usually he goes towards the end of the first round, early second round in some of the drafts I've been seeing other people doing. So Justin Jefferson right after me, I can expect that. Justin Jefferson just kind of scares me a little bit. You don't know what J.J. McCarthy's going to bring or Sam Darnold. I think Justin Jefferson's still going to be fine, but maybe not give you those up weeks like an Amon-Ra St. Brown. Here goes the run on the running backs here. Bijan Robinson, Breece Hall, and Jahmyr Gibbs off the board. I don't hate that. I do like trying to go my my wide receivers first, unless I can get my Christian McCaffrey there at the 101. So it's swinging back around. Puka Nacua goes off the board with A.J. Brown. Saquon Barkley, another running back off the board here. I think I'm going to try to go another wide receiver if I can. I don't necessarily want to grab a running back. I kind of want to do my very first draft, maybe a wide receiver, and see how that goes. Puka Nacua, he's another guy right there that's been a little controversial, especially if you've been following my channel for a while. I have Garrett Wilson above Puka Nacua. So a lot of people have Puka above Garrett Wilson. There goes Garrett Wilson right off the board. He took both, Puka and Garrett. Sexy Kunta is his name. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor is the next off the board. Drake London. It's coming to our pick rather quickly. Let's go ahead and take off the board real quick. Devon Achane. Definitely wouldn't grab him. Who we have up here? Some guys that I like here. We could grab Chris Olave. I really like my Chris Olave. I'm telling you. Olave and Amon-Ra St. Brown. A lot of people might be sleeping on this guy. I do like Brandon Ayuk, right? I like it. 13-8. He did pretty decent. But I think Chris Olave could be the pick here. Let's go Chris Olave. Brandon Ayuk, I know sharing a lot of that love there at San Francisco. Not completely crazy about that. Devontae Adams as well, quarterback position. Who really knows what's going on there? So, you know, who knows? What does this do? Oh, this just pops out so you can see both. Oh, I see what it is. I see what that is. But I like the Chris Olave pick. I think they've shored up the offensive line. I actually did a video earlier. This video talking about Chris Olave should be coming out sometime next week. But I was trying to talk about the offensive line is going to be giving Derek Carr a lot more time to throw the football. And there's nobody around Chris Olave to give him any type of problems, right? He is going to be the bona fide #1 wide receiver. And getting a start right now, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Chris Olave is one of the better starts that you can have. In my opinion, I'm really, really excited about the start of our very first weekly winners draft here. Let's see, Brandon Ayuk goes right after that. Then Derrick Henry. I do like Derrick Henry. You know, if you get a running back that's got a lot of touchdowns in the Ravens offense, and he goes away, you know, then Gus Edwards. You bring over someone like Derrick Henry, which is, in my opinion, way better than Gus Edwards. How many rushing touchdowns do you think they're going to get? You know, it's not going to be like the Eagles where you have Jalen Hurts running the football with the tush push. You know, they're not going to be doing that with Lamar Jackson. It's all going to be Derrick Henry. Devontae Adams comes off the board with the next pick again. I was just worried about Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew, what's going to happen there. First quarterback off the board we see is Josh Allen. Way too early for a quarterback in my opinion, but you can kind of tell the people without badges most of the time they are just not as sharp, or they just haven't been in the game long enough. Look at me talking and I ain't even got my badge. But you guys see I got my Rottweiler logo. Yeah, that means I'm cashing. That means I'm cashing. Whoa, okay, Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Travis Kelce? This dude took Kelce over Sam Laporta, huh? If Laporta comes to me, I'm going to get the Amon-Ra St. Brown Laporta combo here. I would like to do that and then maybe grab a Jared Goff later on. Now I got my correlation of the Lions. I really like that. We'll see if it happens. CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Adams, what is he going to go? We got DJ Moore going off the board already. I think that Keenan Allen may be a better option than DJ Moore this year, just my opinion. Stephon Diggs off the board here. Again, I'm going to cue this up, Sam Laporta. If he's still there, we're taking that. We are taking that. What are you guys going to do, Keith? What you going to do? Stephon Diggs coming off the board already. A lot of people are taking Tank Dell or Nico Collins, I should say. Nico Collins above Stephon Diggs. I still think Stephon Diggs is going to be the man there. Lamar Jackson coming off the board at the quarterback position. Already taking quarterbacks, I see. I'm going to try to stack up my teams and kind of go my quarterbacks later, like with the Jared Goffs and stuff, and we'll see what happens. If we can get Sam Laporta right here, I'm going to be super excited about that. Let's just pretend if he goes off the board, we're going to take Mike Evans. Sam Laporta's still on the board. He took Mike Evans. We're taking it. All right, I'm liking our start so far. We got 2 Lions, and we should be able to secure ourselves Jared Goff. And we got Chris Olave as the kicker as well. A little earlier than I wanted to take a tight end, but that's completely okay. I hope they go ahead and grab y'all's running backs. I don't need any of these superstar running backs in my first draft. I'll probably have maybe a couple shares of Lamar Jackson, a couple of Jalen Hurts and such. I'll probably, you know, dip and dive into some of these guys. Just not my first draft right now. Nico Collins coming off the board as well. Jalen Waddle. Okay. Waddle, London, Breece Hall. This guy's got Devon A. Chain, Bijan Robinson, Nico Collins. See, Kyron Williams, another guy scared. You know, they drafted a rookie running back, which I really love. And Blake Corum, I think it's going to take a lot away from Kyron Williams. I think it's going to be more of a split backfield, not really an all type of go there. Michael Pittman Jr. coming off the board in the 3rd round here with DJ Metcalf and Devonta Smith there. So he's going with the whole Eagles stack. AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devonta Smith with no Jalen Hurts. That's got to suck balls. Malik Neighbors there as well. He's probably hoping that Jalen Hurts fell to him. That's just not going to happen. Well, it's wrapping around on the board. We're going to see what happens. We're going to take probably the next available, either wide receiver or running back, whatever we can find. Travis Etienne, Cooper Kupp. Okay, let's just look at the board real quick while that's going. Let's see. Best running backs. There's some decent running backs still available. What do we got at the wide receiver position? Decent wide receivers. We could put Pickens in this one. We went running backs, right? Pacheco. We might be able to grab us a Pacheco. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that whatsoever. Let's go ahead and grab our first running back in Isaiah Pacheco. I like that. I think that's a good start. Boom. Go back to our board here. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave, Sam Laporta, Isaiah Pacheco. I don't think that is a bad way to start at all. Again, stacking up our skill positions, setting ourselves up for success. Hopefully in the week in and week out, these guys are pumping out some solid numbers for us. That is what we want. That is what we want. In a perfect scenario, George Pickens would come all the way back to the 5th round to us. That's what I would love. I would love to see that. Anthony Richardson off the board. I'm liking Anthony Richardson. I have him slated as of right now. I think my number 2 fantasy quarterback. So I think he's going to be good. A lot of rushing ability, high floor. I love it. Zay Flowers coming off the board. He's tagging him up with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. A big Baltimore stat going on there. With Marvin Harrison as the boot. He'll probably end up trying to grab a Kyler Murray to grab with Marvin Harrison as well. This guy, Harrow, CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Adams, and Stephon Diggs. What is he going to do? Patrick Mahomes, I guess he ran out of time there. This guy, George Pickens, son of a biscuit. I was really hoping he could last. I'm really high on George Pickens this year. I think he'll do fine. He's being the man right now. So I think that's some good stuff to look at, right? This guy, Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, a little bit of the 49ers. Look for him to be taking a Brock Purdy later on down the line. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen. So he could set himself up. There's another 49er. Definitely Brock Purdy. Definitely set him up for maybe Caleb Williams as well. It's wrapping around here. Rashad White. We already have a running back. We don't necessarily need another running back. I would love to get another premier wide receiver. Let's see who is on the board as of right now. If we're looking at wide receivers, we got the Tank Dells, the T. Higgins, Amari Cooper, Christian Kirk. What do we want to do here? I think T. Higgins would be a good play. Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin, some good guys there. Joe Mixon really the only running back I'd want to look at right at this point. Do we want to go another running back, or do we want to grab somebody like T. Higgins? I'll probably grab T. Higgins if he's there. T. Higgins if he's there. If not, I'm going to go Joe Mixon. He grabbed Joe Mixon, so we're going to go ahead and draft T. Higgins. I'm liking the start so far. I'm on Ross St. Brown, Chris Olave, T. Higgins with Sam Laporta down there, Isaiah Pacheco. I think we are building a nice roster right now. And see, guys, this is what I was talking about earlier, you know, as far as the quarterbacks go. These guys are drafting some of these high quarterbacks, but when you happen to draft these guys, you know, it's limiting the amount of beasts that you can have on your team. Obviously, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, CJ Stroud, these guys are great to have on your roster. But if you could load up these skill positions, these quarterback differences later on in the draft, you know, Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott, you know, all these guys later on, you know, Joe Burrow, they can put up some points, right? And if you pair that along with somebody like an Amon-Ra St. Brown, T. Higgins, Chris Olave with Sam Laporta, Isaiah Pacheco, like, look, we're going to win some money this year, guys. Follow, if you're not subscribed, you need to follow this channel. Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Really helps out. Again, just another shout out for Underdog Fantasy. Guys, if you're not signed up real quick, there is a link in the description below. Go sign up. With that link, use code BayouBengal to get $250 matched up to your very first deposit. Here we go. After me, CJ Stroud comes off the board with Luis Xavier Worthy off the board. Kyle Pitts, Amari Cooper, Christian Kirk off the board there. And we are going to be wrapping around here. He's got a bunch of wide receivers on the board. Terry McLaurin was a guy that I was hoping was going to fall to me as well. He did not. We're wrapping around here in the 6th round and see where we can go. Like I said, we've already got our stud tight end. We're not pushed to draft a tight end. We just need to stack up our players at this point. We're stacking up our players. James Cook off the board. If another nice wide receiver lands, I'll take that. If not, we'll go ahead and grab our other running back here. We'll wait a little bit to draft our quarterback. So like I said, we're probably aiming to get way down here to like Jared Goff. So we have so much time. So much time. Any of these running backs that I am crazy about as of right now on the board? Not really. Same goes with the wide receivers though. So since I'm not absolutely crazy about these wide receivers, I think I'm going to go ahead and just push one of these running backs. We could go Kenneth Walker. No, we can't. Alvin Kamara. Will he do anything? Will Alvin Kamara do anything? We're going to put him here for now. I mean, we do have like DeAndre Swift. We could try Alvin Kamara, right? Because if their offense gets back to what they're used to having, then we can have the pair with Chris Olave too. Let's do that. Let's rock Alvin Kamara out. I like that. It's not bad. What else we got here? I'm not minding these wide receivers though. Not too bad. We may want to go another running back though. We'll see. We'll see what falls to us. Keon Coleman going off the board. I was going to probably draft Kenneth Walker, but that's okay. That's totally fine. I think if you draft a tight end really early, it's probably smart not to grab a quarterback early. just in my opinion. Because if you do that, you're really going to be hurting on your wide receiver and running back positions. Do we have bye weeks? Where does it say the bye weeks at for people? It doesn't say bye. Well, that's not good. We need to pull up the bye weeks. Where are the bye weeks at? We're going to put this over here. I need to be able to see these bye weeks. So if we're going to go for a bye week for Jared Goff, the Lions, we can't have anybody else on the Lions for our second quarterback. So where is Detroit? Detroit is week 5, so we cannot have any of these. That's fine. Where we're going to go here? Probably go another wide receiver. Chris Godwin could be a possibility. Man, I really don't like any of these guys up here. I don't want to grab my second one. Quarterback, nothing really correlates right now. We could go James Conner. Could go James Conner if we want another running back. But you know what? I think we should go Chris Godwin here. DeAndre Hopkins could be a decent. I'm just not crazy about that offense. I think Chris Godwin could be a good pick here. We can grab another wide receiver. Let's do that. We'll grab Chris Godwin. We'll do that. I like our start so far. I wish I had the bye weeks on there right now. I need better. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. I need it condensed. I need it condensed. Sorry guys, I'm pulling up the bye weeks on my other spot here. Let's see. I went Chris Godwin, and we got Raheem Mostert off the board. There goes the Hopkins. There goes Addison as well. Let's see. Here we go. This is condensed enough for me. That's condensed enough for me. Let's see. There we go. Now I have the condensed bye weeks right there where I can see them. Okay. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott going off the board. There's some more quarterbacks. I could easily go with a Jared Goff, Derek Carr combo. Jake Ferguson off the board. There goes Deontay Johnson as well. What can we be looking at, right? Let's look at our roster here. Isaiah Pacheco and Alvin Kamara. So we got Chiefs and the Saints. They are not on the same bye week. That's good. Detroit, New Orleans, Cincinnati, and Tampa Bay. Cincinnati, New Orleans has a bye week together as well. Wide receivers. We can kind of hold off on wide receivers. We might want to grab a running back here. I like Zach Moss as well. Where are the quarterbacks looking? We're still decent on quarterback for right now. Jordan Love off the board. It's about to be our pick. We'll take James Conner if he's there. If not, we'll just grab Zach Moss. Either one, we'll get one of these guys. He grabs James Conner. I'm gonna go ahead and take Zach Moss here, just to have another running back. I know Cincinnati, New Orleans has the same bye week as well, so we definitely need another running back. But what else can we do here? We can wait a little bit for our Jared Goff. See if we can grab some more talent. Jonathan Brooks, not too bad. Mike Williams, Curtis Samuel. I like these guys. We could take a risk on Nick Chubb, possibly. Cortland Sutton should be the #1 for his team. I like Adonai Mitchell. Singletary's the #1 back for the Giants, right? We gotta give him a chance. I like these guys, Rashid Shaheed, Jacoby Myers. You never know what's gonna happen with those. Those are good best ball players as well. So, y'all, what's good? Stop by to say hi, give that like button, yo. Appreciate you, y'all. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a blessed day. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello to me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Jonathan Brooks goes off the board. Look at the board real quick. See what's going on. It's coming around to us real quick. Brock Bowers goes after us. Trey Benson, Jonathan Brooks. Like I said, Jameson Williams, Caleb Williams, Brock Purdy. Whoa, okay, hold on. Let me look at these quarterbacks. They are flying off the board. Let's look at us after, right? So after, what's the quarterbacks look like? 2, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, let's look at what he's got. Detroit. He does have a Detroit Lion. What does he have? Jets. We're going to risk the biscuit here. I'm going to go without Goff for right now. But Jared Goff could be up there soon. Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel could be the #1 guy, though. Curtis Samuel and then Goff, maybe? If we want to risk the biscuit. Or do we grab another running back here? We could grab Nick Chubb. Let's go Nick Chubb, because if he comes back to anything to what he used to be, that's an absolute steal for this team. And then we'll grab Jared Goff if he comes back. That's the time we'll go ahead and take Goff off the board. He is right now the 4th best quarterback. And then we can kind of correlate that up later on down the line and grab Derek Carr. So we're taking a Rashee Rice, huh? More power to you, buddy. More power to you. More power to you. Let's go ahead and look at the board while we're waiting. After I'm grabbing, I took a risk on Nick Chubb. I took a risk because if he comes back and he gets at least strong and healthy, running even close to what he was last season, Nick Chubb is a second round person, right? You get him in the 9th. Oh, that's huge. Rashee Rice, he might not even play. Mike Williams, I did like him. He was on my board as well. David Njoku. The thing that worries me about David Njoku is how is he going to perform? He doesn't have Joe Flacco, and he didn't do very well when Deshaun Watson was under center. Now it's all Deshaun Watson. Flacco's gone. How does Njoku respond? Jaden Daniels off the board. Does he have any Terry McLaurin or anything? Any correlation? No. Why would you take a naked quarterback? Not sure. Javonte Williams, Brian Robinson Jr., Dallas Goedert. Will these guys have their quarterbacks after me or what? He's got 1. He's got 2. He's got 1. He's got 1. He's got Jameson Williams right here, Detroit. So I'm going to go ahead and take Jared Goff here. He's my main correlation guy. Sam Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm really liking my team so far, though. If we look at it, 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers, and a tight end. Isaiah Pacheco, Alvin Kamara, Zach Moss, Nick Chubb. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, and Sam Laporta. After we go ahead and take Goff, we're going to load up on some wide receivers. You know, it's kind of like spaghetti, right? You're going to throw some things against the wall and see what sticks. We'll see what we can get. This guy does not have a quarterback, but if he grabs one, it's not going to be Jared Goff, I would assume. Justin Herbert, there you go. We should be in the clear now to go ahead and take Jared Goff here. He will be our pick. Go ahead and grab this guy. I'm going to start stacking up some of these wide receivers. I'm going to take Goff here. We solidified. That's what I was talking to you guys about, right? You go early. You're grabbing all these guys, right? You're grabbing your Amon-Ra St. Browns, your Olaves, your Pachecos, all these, you know, studs at the position. You can still get you a decent quarterback at the end of the draft. It's completely fine. Completely fine. I could even stack it up with a Baker Mayfield if I wanted to. Now, if he falls to me, I'll probably go ahead and take Devin Singletary. He is the last really starting running back left. And after, if I can get Singletary here, I'll pretty much just say don't worry about anything else, and I'll just grab some wide receivers. Singletary off the board. Am I good with just sticking with this? Probably not because of that 1 week, but what else you gonna do, right? If these guys go off the board, could I take Elliott? Right? What is Zeke gonna do? I'll put him in there. He's somebody that can get us some points. What about running backs, right? Let's look at these running backs, right? And who are we left to really want to pick later on down? I should probably go a little heavier on the running backs early on. But instead of like Godwin, I could have took another running back there to be a little more safe. I know got the Tajay Spears and stuff there. Brown wins off the board. I'm not crazy about Brown. Who can make an instant impact this season? Maybe Kendre Miller, but nobody else really. So it's almost like I'm gonna have to take Zeke if he's there. He's got 3 running backs, 3 running backs, 4 running backs, 3 running backs, 3 running backs. Not necessarily in a need for running backs. So we'll see. There goes Tajay Spears off the board. Looks like Zeke is the best running back available. If Zeke goes, I mean, we could take a late round flyer on like Tyrone Tracy or something. J.K. Dobbins on the board. I could grab a J.K. later as well. There goes Palmer. He may take a running back. He may take Zeke here. He did not. So we're gonna go take Zeke Elliott. I'm happy with my players here. I think J.K. Dobbins could be the main guy there. I'm gonna put him on there just to have him. Other than that, we're going straight receivers. Let's ping up some receivers that we think we can go. I do like Dotson, even though I was talking some trash about him earlier. Gabe Davis, a good best ball guy. I do like Xavier Legette. Quentin Johnson could be the number 1. I do like Darnell Mooney as well. Troy Franklin, all these guys, not really sure. Maybe should I go Corley? I don't know. I want to see what's available. I do like Javon Baker. A.T. Perry. I like my A.T. Perry. You guys, if you've been watching this channel, you know I like me some A.T. Perry. We'll kind of go from there. We do need to get a second tight end, though, right? Ben Sinnott? Could go Juwan Johnson for the correlation. Oh, and Tyler Conklin. I like these guys. I like these guys. What's this board looking like? It's coming around the clock here. Trevor Lawrence off the board. See, Trevor Lawrence in the 11th round. That's what I'm saying, man. You guys give Brian Johnson Jr. or Brian Thomas Jr., I mean, and then maybe some Christian Kirk. Tag him up there with Trevor Lawrence. You're fine. You're completely fine. Rico Dowdle off the board. Zach Charbonnet off the board as well. See, in weekly winners, it doesn't really make sense to me to grab some of these guys, right? Like, granted, I mean, you might be hoping for, an injury or something like that, but Rico Dowdle, come on, dude's trash. Don't pick that guy. Don't be that guy. Gabe Davis off the board here, coming around. We really need to start stacking up these wide receivers again. I think by round 10, you need to be done at running back. Put it that way. Now that I'm kind of looking at it, this is my very first draft. I am on the clock. J.K. Dobbins is still there. Will J.K. Dobbins be there? Right? Will J.K. Dobbins be there? Let's take a risk here. Let's go Xavier Legette. Could be the number 1 wide receiver in Carolina. Let's do it. First round pick, Xavier Legette. Might as well grab him. See what happens. I like Mooney as well, though. I think he's going to be good. J.K. Dobbins there. People might be scared off of Mooney. I'm going to take Mooney. If Mooney comes in late, I would love to have Mooney there. See what falls to us. Let's see what falls to us, guys. Let's look at the draft board. We're getting there. We got 5 picks left. No, we have 6 picks left. It's 18 rounds, right? We have 6 picks left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks left. Out of the 6 picks, we need 1 tight end and 1 quarterback. So that leaves us 4 extra spaces. 4 extra spaces. We may get 1 more running back, which means 3 more wide receivers at least. We'll kind of think of it that way. Guys, again, just a reminder, if you guys aren't subscribed to the Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network, do yourself a favor and subscribe. We're putting out content, whether it's Redraft League, whether it's Dynasty League, whether it's Best Ball. It doesn't matter. You're going to find it all here on the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. It's coming around the corner here. Jahan Dotson off the board. Pat Fryermuth as well. Darnell Mooney might not make it with, back to us. Ricky Pearsall. I think Ricky Pearsall's a good wide receiver. I just think there's way too many mouths to feed right now in San Francisco for Ricky to be relevant. Right? You look at maybe like Juwan Jennings type of numbers. Roman Wilson off the board. Again, I'm not even really looking at bye weeks. Let me... Kansas City, Dallas. I wish the bye weeks were shown here. That would help out a lot. Maybe they're going to add that by tomorrow or so, because normally they have the bye weeks. Kansas City is with the Rams, Miami, Minnesota. That's good. Carolina, when do they have it? Carolina is with Arizona, the Giants, and Tampa. Okay, so they got a bye week together, and they got a bye week together. Okay. You can wait. We can definitely wait on J.K. Dobbins. I'm hoping Darnell Mooney falls to us. He does. I like the Mooney pick. I like that pick. Same bye week as Cincinnati and New Orleans, though. But that's okay. That is quite all right. I'm not going to be able to get my guy A.T. Perry, I don't think. That's too many bye weeks in that. Yeah. We might have to go on him. That's fine. Might have to go grab our tight end, though, next. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Chuba Hubbard off the board. Marshawn Lloyd, another running back I do like, but I think it's not going to be this year. I'm not going to draft Marshawn Lloyd this year. As long as Josh Jacobs is staying healthy, Marshawn Lloyd won't see the field as much. It's not going to be a timeshare. It's all Josh Jacobs. Ty Chandler, another guy I'm not crazy about. If they were good about Ty Chandler, why would they go get Aaron Jones? Jalen Wright, another guy. They have Raheem Mostert right now. I'm not drafting Jalen Wright this year. He's not going to get on the field right now. He's going to get a couple plays here and there, but Raheem Mostert and Devon Achane, they've got it. I'm not picking them in best ball. I think it's a waste of a pick. Matthew Stafford off the board as well. Again, let me just look at the quarterbacks. Our guy Derek Carr is way down there. So we're going to need him for correlation. We'll need him for correlation. That's fine. I'm going to go with either one of those tight ends as well. Aaron Rodgers off the board. I knew he's going to Aaron Rodgers. Did he go get Garrett Wilson? No, Garrett Wilson's here. Why would you get Aaron Rodgers? He has no Jets. Malachi Corley. Okay, there you go. Sometimes you just don't see the correlation in some of these guys. What is these guys drafting naked quarterbacks for? Who else is coming off the clock? Kendre Miller. Again, Kendre Miller, unless something happens to Alvin Kamara. I've got Kendre Miller in Dynasty, but this isn't Dynasty. This is best ball. If anything I learned from last year was my first year playing weekly winners, and I learned a ton from weekly winners. Even though I won some money, I didn't win enough. It's never enough, right? Ray Davis off the board. No, some more of these rookies. I'm not there. Let's go ahead and grab our J.K. Dobbins. He has a chance to be the #1 running back if he stays healthy. We're taking J.K. Dobbins. We are done at the running back spot. We are completely done. We have 6 running backs. Totally fine. Totally fine. Quarterbacks, where we at? Derek Carr still way down there. We are fine. Don't need a push on that. Tight end position. We could go tight end here if we lose Javon Baker. We need to go ahead and queue up some of these wide receivers though. Some guys that could make some plays, right? So, Wandale Robinson possibility. Right? Zay Jones possibility. I'm not grabbing Jermaine Burton. Chark, Washington Moore. Man, it's pretty slim pickings, isn't it? We can, maybe Rice. I like Jalen McMillan. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We're looking for some players. KJ Osborne. He could be the guy in New England, right? We don't know. We don't know. What else you got down here? Man, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas could be a sleeper, y'all. If he signs with the Kansas City Chiefs, Michael Thomas could be interesting. He could be interesting, y'all. We've tagged a lot. We have tagged a lot. Javon Baker will be my next pick. If no Javon Baker, where do we want to go? We'll probably grab a tight end at that point. Correlation with Juwan Johnson. He's going to be the man at tight end. And if I'm already correlating with Chris Olave, with Alvin Kamara, and Derek Carr, I might as well go ahead and grab Juwan Johnson. So I do like Baker's ability. I liked him when he played for Alabama. He showed some flashes. Then he moved to USC and he really shined. I think Javon Baker is going to be better than Jinjalin Polk. We'll see how that goes. McLaughlin off the board. We're still good on Derek Carr for sure. It's going to be either Javon Baker or Juwan Johnson here. Let's see what we run into here. I'm liking our team, though. Even our wide receiver core. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Xavier Legette, Darnell Mooney. And maybe even adding somebody like there you go, Javon Baker. I love this pick right here. Dude, grabbing him in the 15th round, I think it's a steal. Come back around, we'll grab our tight end, whether it's Juwan Johnson or Tyler Conklin. Doesn't really matter to me. I like the Jelani Woods down here too. You guys know if you watch my videos, I like me some Jelani Woods. Roschon Johnson off the board. Adam Thielen as well. There's just so many mouths to feed now in Carolina. I think Adam Thielen's kind of over the hill. I think he's done. Jonnu Smith, actually a tight end that I like. I do like him. Everybody has at least 2 tight ends except for T. Johns, it looks like. There's a good chance we'll get our tight end. I think we've played this draft very, very well. With good, decent late round quarterbacks. It'll be Jared Goff, and hopefully we end up with Derek Carr. Good correlation throughout. We've got both of their starting #1 wide receivers. They have a boom game, it's over. I got this. I'll have to look and see if the Saints and Lions play. If they do, that'd be a great game to watch. We got 3 more picks here, y'all. After we do the 3 picks, we'll go over the teams. We'll take a look at them. We'll kind of see all the teams in the league, and we'll see what we think. Here goes Juwan Johnson. That's okay. So if Conklin goes off the board, we got to find us a secondary tight end. Could be like a Chig. Could be Jatavian Sanders or Jelani Woods. I don't like those. Those are too injury risky for me. If Conklin goes, it'll be either Chig or Sanders. Why not? Hopefully get Conklin at least. That's some decent numbers for me. I think he's safer than Juwan Johnson, to be honest with you. Everybody has at least 2 tight ends except for T. Johns. Does T. Johns have... No, he doesn't. Oh, he might go like Tucker Kraft. He might go Tucker Kraft. So we might be good either way it goes. So we got 1 more wide receiver we're picking. And then we have Derek Carr. Well, you know what? I might go Conklin, Carr, and then just no one's going to take Michael Thomas. I'm telling y'all, if he goes to the Chiefs, that's gonna be scary. This guy right here is the only guy I'm worried about taking Conklin. As long as you don't take Conklin, sir, we will be fine. Good. We should be fine to take Conklin here. There's no way he takes Conklin. Who's he got at the tight end spot? Dalton Kincaid and Hunter Henry. No, he doesn't take Conklin. We'll take Tyler Conklin here. Solidifies our tight ends. We can get rid of these guys. We don't want them. We're going to take Derek Carr. Look at these guys. Guys, it's 16th round. Will Levis. He could be a sneaky play, especially pairing up with all of his receivers. He's got JJ McCarthy. If you end up having Justin Jefferson, great play. Justin Fields, I wouldn't touch. Drake May is going to be the starter sooner rather than later. Bryce Young, what if he takes a second-year leap? Derek Carr, Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson, Bo Nix. There are players down here. How is Michael Hayes above Gardner Minshew? Who is this guy? I don't even know who he is. Yo, how are you? How's your day going? Andrea, I saw, is it Andrea or Andrea? Can't remember. But I saw you had a live the other day. I popped in. I didn't say anything, though. I had it up. I was super busy. But at least I had you up, though. Always good to give another view and a like. I love it. So I try to do it for everybody I can. So, but yeah, definitely. I appreciate you stopping in. I had such a busy day today, but I'm glad I'm able to get on here, do a live for watch hours, because that's something. But glad I love it. Got it right the first time? Okay. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Looks like Derek Carr should fall to us. And if we grab Derek Carr, yeah, Will Levis goes off the board here as well. If we grab Derek Carr, we are solid. Guys, if you are watching on the replay, remind you, we are live as of right now. We're recording this, and we're going to be doing multiple lives doing these drafts. Make sure you guys head over to Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We really would appreciate that. Chico Conquo goes off the board as well. In the background, can't type much. Driving, listening. Thank you so much. Justin Fields off the board as well. We'll definitely be getting our Derek Carr for sure. This is about the time he needs to go off the board. 17th round. I will take it. As we are almost done with this draft, and I think it is shaped up quite nice for us. I think we're winning money with this. First draft of the season, and I think we're going to make money on this one. I feel really good about this draft, especially if Nick Chubb comes back. I think the big key to this lineup will be Nick Chubb. If Nick Chubb comes through and become even half of what he was before he got injured, we could win some serious money with this lineup. This guy's got 2 quarterbacks already. This guy's got 3 quarterbacks already. He doesn't take Derek Carr right here, which I don't think is going to happen. Nope, Tucker Kraft. He's definitely not taking 4 quarterbacks. We just solidified our Derek Carr in round 17. And then we'll try to grab Michael Thomas. It's that's a swing for the fences. We grabbed our Derek Carr there. Oh, Jets in Detroit. I didn't look at that. New York Jets is not the same. Good. They are different bye weeks, so we're solid on that front. Let me see if there's any updated news of Michael Thomas while we are waiting. Chiefs ideal fit. No news, right? No news yet. So, we'll see. Thomas Fisher being designated as Pogues. Oh, this was 2 months ago, though. I'll probably have a lot of Michael Thomas this year as a last round swing of the fence. Either him or A.T. Perry. I really like A.T. Perry. But the fact that if Michael Thomas, man. Or do I just go A.T. Perry for the solidify? You know, what do I do? What do I do? Let me see. You know what you do? I think we play it safe. Safer would be A.T. Perry. I'm always high on A.T. Perry. There's a good chance Michael Thomas doesn't even play, right? That's the risk you take. I'll have some shares of Michael Thomas for sure. But I think in a lineup like this, where I'm really liking this lineup, I mean, I'm talking about solid lineup. And we already have Derek Carr. Why not take A.T. Perry to match up with Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave? I like it. We'll do A.T. Perry. If Perry's gone by any chance, if he's gone, I'll take Michael Thomas at that point. We'll see. But this guy's got 6 receivers, 7 receivers, 8 receivers, and 6 receivers. Oh, they could be taking more receivers for sure, because I've got 7. I'm taking that 8th one. I like the 8 receivers. 2 quarterback, 2 tight end, 6 running backs, and 8 receivers. As I really do like that. I could go 9 receivers. There's some builds that I do 9 receivers as well. Yep. We can look at the board real quick. Kenneth Gainwell, Khalil Herbert, Noah Fant, a bunch of just, swinging for the fences. See, look, Daniel Jones in the 15th. Or 17th, I'm sorry. Yeah. Taking Justin Fields, I don't see, though. Unless Russell Wilson loses his job. J.J. McCarthy. I would only take McCarthy if I had Justin Jefferson. We'll have the contemplation here. We'll go ahead and take A.T. Perry. I think it's just a safer pick. I rode A.T. Perry so much. I had A.T. Perry in so many drafts last year. And man, it just didn't work out. He didn't play most. It was a healthy scratch. Let's go over our team. Jared Goff, Derek Carr. I like that. Good 2 late round quarterbacks, and I correlated both quarterbacks, which you'll see here in a minute. Isaiah Pacheco, Alvin Kamara, Zach Moss, Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Not a stud-filled lineup, but a lineup that's going to get you consistent points, especially if, like I said, Nick Chubb. Where I'm shining at, I think right now, is wide receivers. I'm on the Ross St. Brown, Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Xavier Legette, Darnell Mooney, Javon Baker, A.T. Perry. Love all of these wide receivers. I think that's great. Tight end, I think I'm extremely stacked. Sam Laporta and Tyler Conklin. I love this tight end group. Guys, that is my very first draft of 2024 of the weekly winners. Guys, make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. Just a reminder, down in the link in the description below, you can click, if you are not a member of Underdog Fantasy, you can click right now down there, use the code BayouBengal, and you get up to $250 deposit, first deposit match. Do that. I think you'll be happy that you did. Guys, we're pumping out videos each and every week, and that best help you out with your winning a championship, whether it's a redraft league, dynasty league, best ball league. It doesn't matter. We are here to help you out. So do yourself a favor, hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, that is our first video of that we're gonna be making. We're actually gonna be making another video during this live stream as well. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's been here, hanging out, talking in the chat, hitting the like button for me. Guys, again, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Really helps out. We are cruising along to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. We are doing well. Team exposures here. 4 in New Orleans and 3 in Detroit, 2 in Cincinnati. Okay. Not too bad. We've got our weekly winners. The bye weeks aren't there, which is the only thing that scares me, but that's okay. I can work with that. I like it. I like it a lot. What a first draft. Man, that's stunning. I enjoy that a lot. Guys, we're going to jump into another draft. I did a, as you guys can probably see, I did a pre-draft best ball. Let's look at the big board here. Kind of show you guys what I did. This was before the NFL draft. I ended up with Anthony Richardson, Aaron Rodgers, and Derek Carr. Let me look and see. I'm glad I did this, because now that I'm looking at it, Indianapolis and New Orleans both have a bye week together. Don't they? I think they do. Oh, I thought they did. Hold on. Wait, was that what I was looking at was wrong? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see, 23. They don't have the 24 out yet. What? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Because I ended up doing a trade in my Dynasty League because I thought New Orleans. Oh, they don't have the same bye week. What? Nope. Wow. I made that trade for no reason. That's great. That's all good, though. It is what it is. New Orleans and Jacksonville has the same bye week. Okay. Well, rip. Rip that. So, let's go through and look at this now that we know our bye weeks. Okay. So, this is okay. As long as he can stay healthy, that's okay. New Orleans, Houston, Denver, Chicago. Houston, Denver. Houston and Denver have the same thing. That's okay. We're solid there. We're good. Baltimore, Tennessee, New Orleans. So I can do Indianapolis and okay. All right. I like it. Oh, wait. Did I do it wrong? I did a video. Man, I'm gonna have to reshoot a video. Yep, because it's 12 and 14. I don't know what I was looking at. I'm glad I didn't post that video. I did a video on bye weeks that I'll be posting next week, but I'm gonna have to redo that because the bye weeks are wrong. I guess the site that I had some random bye weeks for no reason. Well, that's trash. Let's look at our other one. We had another a regular. We did a single ticket. Houston and Indianapolis. Oh, man. Oh, well, hopefully I secured my lineup before this happens because these guys have the same bye week. That's the one thing you get when you draft these teams. Dang. They got the same bye week. Oh, that stings. That definitely stings. I'm not going to be scoring anything because I got Indianapolis and Houston here as well. One tight end. So, what is the rules? Is this one where... This isn't like an elimination one, are you? No, 1 through 14. Okay, so the very last week. I need to make my points before the very last week. I'm not scoring many points in that last week, so hopefully it's not close. As long as I can get in the week 15, I'll be fine. But man, I can't believe I did that. But you know, the schedule wasn't out yet, so I didn't know. This will be pre-release, but I had to get in there. So there might be a lot of teams, a lot of people who did something like this. There's gonna be a week where they don't have one, but you know, this one's Chris McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Zach Moss, and J.K. Dobbins in that one as well. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, we're gonna get into another draft. Let's do weekly winners right here. What we'll do is I'm gonna record another video, and then when we get through that draft, yeah, we'll get through this draft, and then we'll probably cut the live stream after that. We've been going for over an hour now. Appreciate all you guys who've been here for the whole time. Really, thank you guys so much. I definitely need the watch hours. Definitely helps out. We are climbing closer to 1,000 subscribers, so we just got to get those watch hours in now. So I do appreciate you guys, but let's go ahead and get recording and get this other video done. Take me a drink. We'll get this thing pop-a-locking. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's see, we get this thing recording. Are we rocking into another weekly winners draft here? Super excited here. They just dropped these weekly winner drafts, and I've already drafted another one, and now this is my second draft that I'm doing. $10 entry. It's a very quick draft. It's still not a lot of people who enter. It's 150 max. I'm probably going to draft about 100, which would be about $1,000 worth of entries throughout a lot of live streams. First place, $20,000 goes each and every week, all the way from week 1 to week 17. You can win 20 grand every single week. Something you guys want to think about. It's a half point per reception league, and passing touchdowns are for passing touchdowns. So sometimes having a rushing quarterback can probably behoove you. We might want to target one of those. Guys, 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and a flex with a tight end, and 10 bench spots. Guys, let's go ahead and get into this draft, get this thing popping. I'm gonna kind of go over you guys what my thoughts are, what I'm thinking at. I did a lot of weekly winners last year, won a lot of money. I'm here to help you guys. Hopefully you guys can win some money the way I think these drafts should go. Is a lot of times not the way other people think. I think outside of the box. I have my own mindset, and hopefully you guys can understand what I'm doing, listen to what I'm doing, and if you guys can learn anything, that would be the bee's knees is what they would say, right? We're waiting on 7 people to enter the draft. We're hoping we're in the top 3, right? This year, I believe it's a top 3 heavy, in my opinion. Christian McCaffrey 1, CeeDee Lamb 2, Tyreek Hill number 3. I'm going to queue them up. Boom, 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 because that's who I want. Those are clearly the top 3. After that, a lot of people have Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. I have Amon-Ra St. Brown as my 4th best wide receiver. I took Amon-Ra. If you guys seen the last video that we did, we took Amon-Ra St. Brown first. We ended up with a nice Jared Goff stack with Sam Laporta and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm going to have a lot of Sam Laporta in the 3rd. If Sam Laporta keeps falling to me in the 3rd round, no matter where I am, 3rd round Sam Laporta is where I want to go. You just look at what he did, like even last season, he was rocking and rolling. They don't have like the weeklies that they did, but man, I liked me some Sam Laporta. I think that's going to be fine and dandy. Depending on who we get, though. Because I'm fine without Sam Laporta. We can get some of these guys down here. Evan Ingram's nice. Some of these later round guys I'm completely fine with. Just depending on how we want to rock it. I know we want to get a lot of good, decent wide receivers. I know I want to get at least 3 running backs before round 10. Once round 10 goes, you're going to really see the wide receiver or the running back pool kind of die down a little bit. So if I can get somebody like, we'll see. We'll see. If you guys are in the chat, feel free to jump in. We are live. If you guys are watching it on the replay right now, we do a lot of live drafts on this channel. If you're not a part of this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that, and definitely hit a thumbs up on this video. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about the draft and what we're going to be doing? I'm curious to go back and forth with you guys to see what you guys think about this draft. If you're not a part of Weekly Winners, this is a really good time to go do a shout out. If you want to be on Underdog, you too can be a part of this fun. There is a link in the description below. Go down there and use the code BayouBengal for up to a $250 first deposit match. You can do that, and I'm telling you, it is worth it every penny. It is worth every penny. I love playing in Underdog Fantasy. Let's see here. We're gonna be doing a lot of weeklies as well. Probably every Sunday we'll go live during the regular season. We're gonna do some drafts as well, talk about some starts, talk about some sits, and help you guys build the best possible lineups. We're still waiting on 6 people to fill this draft to get it rocking and rolling. Again, at the recording of this video, we are, I think this draft started yesterday. So it's still early on. Not a ton of people drafting yet. The biggest problem I have right now with this draft would be that the bye weeks are not in place. So that's okay. It'll get there. And I'm really upset too. Guys, in my Dynasty League, I have Anthony Richardson and Derek Carr as my quarterbacks. And the first bye weeks that I saw was that Indianapolis and New Orleans both had bye weeks together. So I went out and I sent a 2nd round pick out there for Trevor Lawrence just to have a quarterback. And needless to say, Indianapolis and New Orleans does not have the same bye week this year. So made that trade for absolutely nothing. But it's good. It's a good safety blanket though, because if Anthony Richardson gets hurt, I don't want to ride the whole season out with Derek Carr. But if you guys did see the previous video that I did, the previous draft, we took Derek Carr as well. I'm going to try to stay away from Derek Carr this time. I drafted way too much Derek Carr last year, and it burnt me big time. I drafted a lot of A.T. Perry too, and that burnt me too. And I'm probably going to draft a lot of A.T. Perry again this year. But we'll see. We'll see. Still now only 5 people we're waiting on. Not that, oh, somebody left. Great. Now we're waiting on 6 again. Not a problem. Not a problem. We're just hanging out. We are hanging out. Not a problem. Guys, you guys got to get in on this fun. Underdog Fantasy, it's just too much fun. I'm probably going to drop, like I said, probably about $1,000 on Underdog Fantasy this year. Just the weekly winners. I love this competition. It's a little bit different way to play best ball. And you can win every single week. I like being able to see if I can win money every week instead of waiting, you know, waiting 17 weeks and all of a sudden then there's a winner. So there's another game called Elimination or Eliminator or something like that I was going to play if weekly winners wasn't going to be a thing. So I'm so glad they released this tournament yet again. They also have it when the playoffs start. There's a weekly winners that I want to get into. That ought to be a lot of fun. That ought to be a lot of fun. Still waiting on 5 people now. Again, I really hope I get into the top 3. I like building teams when I'm in the top 3. We'll see what happens. I'm not necessarily a fan of being anywhere in the middle of the draft. You know, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I don't really want to be in there. 2 people. Good. It should fill up soon. Guys, again, if you are in the chat and you want to draft, jump on in. We still need 2 people. But as long as I'm not 5, 6, 7, or 8, I'm pretty happy. At the beginning or the end is probably my favorite. Waiting on 1 person. Come on and fill up. A lot of people taking Bijan Robinson too, and I might take some stabs this year with the new coaching changes. So, all right, we're waiting on this thing to go. Let's see what pick we have. We have 5. Great. That's okay. How many red badges? We got a lot of red badges though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red badges, huh? Should be interesting. I like it. More red badges, the better. The smarter the people. The smarter the people. We got 5 people, so that's 3, 4, 5. That's my top 5. I like Justin Jefferson a lot, but man, oh man, that quarterback position kind of scares me. Kind of scares me. We'll take a Jamar Chase share if we get it. If somebody can grab Justin Jefferson early on, that'd be nice. Then we'll have a pick between Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra at 5. Some people taking Bijan early too. I just think that you need to get you this stud wide receiver. You know what I mean? This should be Christian McCaffrey here, easy. And this will either be CeeDee Lamb or Tyreek Hill. Let's see what happens. He's a sharp guy, so it should be CeeDee Lamb. If you're a red badge, CeeDee Lamb should be the pick. Unless you think you're smarter than the average bear. I'm definitely getting me some Tyreek Hill shares this year, though. He's phenomenal. He is phenomenal. CeeDee Lamb, yeah. I don't necessarily want to have any Tua shares, though, even if I go Tyreek Hill. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. This is the pick 4 is the crazy pick. It could be one of the 3 guys. Yeah, there goes Jamar Chase. So we're going to go ahead and go Amon-Ra St. Brown here. So it's going to start exactly how the other draft did. Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's okay. We're going to change some things up just a little bit. Did we have the 5th pick the last draft we did in the last video? I can't remember if we had the 5th or the 6th pick, but we ended up with Amon-Ra. That's okay. We'll figure it out as the draft unfolds. We'll see what these guys are taking. We got a black badge here. Okay, Justin Jefferson. I could probably tell that was going to be the pick there. Haro. Who is he going to go? I think Bijan Robinson. Oh, Breece Hall. I've seen some people take Breece Hall over Bijan. I like those. This should be Bijan right here. Most likely. If I had to guess. towards the latter end here, we've got 3 reds and a black badge here. Well, you shoot even after us, man. 2 blacks and 3 reds with just 2 normals after us. So, well, you know, even on the flip side turn, there's 2 red badges there too. So we've got experience on both sides of our drafting position. So it's gonna be curious to see like how this draft really unfolds with people who have got so much winnings under their belt. Again, I should gain my black badge this year, which is great. Adrian Puka Nacua again. You know, I mentioned it in the last video that I did, but I have Garrett Wilson above Puka Nacua, and it seems to be very controversial. Really? Josh Allen with a red badge. Someone going quarterback in the first round. That is interesting. I do want to get some shares of Marvin Harrison this year too. Oh, that's what happened. In my first video, the first draft I did, someone grabbed Marvin Harrison at the 104. Dalton King. So Josh Allen, Dalton Kincaid off the board, 1-2, huh? I think he could have got Josh Allen in the third, just my opinion. But it looks like this might be a Puka Nacua and Garrett Wilson. This may be a quarterback top heavy type of draft. It's coming up to us really quick. Love to have me some let's see, Jonathan Taylor. Is this gonna have to go the same way? Jonathan Taylor, Drake Leonard, or Chris Olave? I'm good with any of those. Let me get my JT, baby. I'm going Taylor or Drake London. It is what it is. Pick somebody. Pick somebody quickly because it's going to auto draft you, Jonathan Taylor. Of course. We'll take Drake London there. Already a little different. That's okay. With Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position, I think Drake London's easily his first 1,000 yards receiving this season. I think it'll be nice. So now I'm still setting myself for another Jared Goff and maybe Kirk Cousins type of draft here. Getting away from Derek Carr. Derrick Henry already in the second round. This is an interesting draft. So being my second weekly winners, I'm very shocked to see a quarterback in the first round. Very shocked. And then Dalton Kincaid already coming off the board. Man. I mean, listen, if he's there, Sam Laporta's the pick. If he's there, Sam Laporta's the pick. Pair of Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta yet again. Back-to-back drafts. Guys, if you haven't seen the other draft that I did, that I posted, guys, make sure you go back and watch that video. I also did a Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta as well. I might be getting a lot of Sam Laporta. If these guys, and I got him in the third round as well last year. If I can keep getting Sam Laporta in the third round, I am taking that all day. All day. Devon A-Chain off the board. Somebody I'm not liking. I mean, maybe in a best ball is great, but man, what do you have? Like 2 good games last year? 3? Then he's pretty much irrelevant. He's a second round pick. If he wasn't so high, I'd have a lot of Devon A-Chain, but A-Chain. Just too risky for me. There goes Chris Olave at the 2-3 turn. I'm assuming you're going to pair like a Brandon Ayuk here to go with your Christian McCaffrey. That's what a lot of people do. Oh, Brandon Ayuk's already off the board. Maybe Deebo Samuel? Take a Deebo. You know you want to take Deebo. Nico Collins. Okay. So we're going to be taking another tight end early, huh? Not the way I planned it. Like I said, I'll probably have a lot of Sam Laporta if people will let him go in the third because he should be probably a second round talent with as much points as he puts up at the tight end position. Very rare commodity. But I'm down. I am down all day to be taking some Sam Laporta. I will get my shares of Mr. Sammy. Stephon Diggs off the clock. This guy got Tyreek Hill, Kyron Williams, another one. Kyron Williams. I don't know if I can go Kyron Williams. I think his workload will be cut down with Blake Corum being drafted. He is a phenomenal running back out of the University of Michigan. His vision is impeccable. I don't know if I've ever seen a running back with the vision that Blake Corum has. I think he's going to eat into some of that work. There goes Deebo Samuel off the clock. One more pick, and let's get us our Sam Laporta. There goes Lamar Jackson. I'll take it. I will take Sam Laporta. What a start. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, and Sam Laporta. Really close to what we had last time. All right, let's see how this unfolds for us. Who did we take in the last one in our 4th round? If I'm not mistaken, we took Isaiah Pacheco. So we'll see what running backs are there. I would have liked to have Jonathan Taylor, though, in my 2nd round. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Sam Laporta. That'd be great. But that's okay. We missed out on it by 1 pick. I ain't mad at it. Look, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, CJ Stroud already off the board. I'm looking for this guy should be taking Jalen Hurts, having AJ Brown. Knowing the quarterback's off the board, he probably will take Jalen Hurts here. Travis Kelce, a little smarter guy out of the gate here. Where did wait, is Devonta Smith not taken? He's not. What? Maybe go a Michael Pittman here. Devonta Smith, DK Metcalf. That wouldn't be bad. Malik Neighbors, I like that. Josh Jacobs, that could be good too. Travis Etienne. Oh yeah. Pacheco, Higgins, Tank Dell. I love Zay Flowers. Anthony Richardson. Could I? If I grab Michael Pittman here, if he falls to me, if Michael Pittman falls to me somehow, I'll be taking Anthony Richardson in the 5th. Mix it up a little bit. Mix it up just a little bit. A little shaky shake. Guys, again, just another reminder, if you haven't hit a like on the video yet, please hit that like button. Really helps me out. James Cook off the board as well. Pickens going a little earlier in the 3rd round. This is a really strange draft. This guy took Jalen Hurts right under the fallen angels. Wait, why would he take Jalen Hurts? I'm not a big fan of taking naked quarterbacks. You want to take, players that correlate with what you have going on. Come on, Michael Pittman. Come on down. Michael Pittman's gone. Since he's gone, we're going to see if we can grab one of these guys. Take Anthony Richardson off of our board. Devonta Smith, Etienne, Pacheco. I think it's nice. One of these guys. Devonta Smith off the board. Looks like we're getting one of these running backs. We either go Travis Etienne or Pacheco. Watch us have to go Pacheco and have almost the same exact team except for Olave and London. That'd be crazy. Is that what's going to happen? Is that what's about to happen? Or can we get different with Travis Etienne? Cooper Kupp. Nice. We'll get Travis Etienne. Take him. Go back to the board. Now it's a little bit different. We didn't have to take Isaiah Pacheco. We'll see. If there's a run of running backs here, we'll grab Pacheco on the way back, but I highly doubt he'll be there. Mahomes off the board. Again, drafted naked. You've got nothing for Mahomes. Why would you pair up Mahomes? It doesn't make sense to me in best ball. If Mahomes is going to have a really good week, that means one of his targets had a good week. You've got to pair these guys up. Lamar Jackson, at least he got a Zay Flowers there. You got CJ Stroud. Will he end up pairing something? No, he didn't have Nico Collins. He didn't have Diggs. He didn't get Tank Dell either. Is Tank Dell off the board already? Not yet. Maybe he's hoping for Tank Dell. There goes Pacheco off the board. Tank Dell's not off the board yet. Jalen Hurts, got none of his weapons. Josh Allen, he's at least got Kincaid. Good correlation there. We'll see. I definitely want Jared Goff again. We'll see what's there. T. Higgins, Tank Dell. Take up some of these guys, right? Amari Cooper. I think Keenan Allen could have a good one. Joe Mixon, Xavier Worthy, Christian Kirk. Terry McLaurin. I like these guys, right? I like Jaden Reed, Kenneth Walker, Alvin Kamara, Romo Dunze, Keon Coleman, Ladd McConkey, Aaron Jones. We just taking out some of these guys and see what's available with us. So what can we do here? All right, we could go another wide receiver. I think we'll go wide receiver here. We can grab Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen. Well, Keenan Allen's gone. Can we get Amari Cooper? Yep. So we can take that. Let's go ahead and take Amari here. Grab another wide receiver. It's already filling out nicely, I think. Travis Etienne at the running back position. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, Amari Cooper with Sam Laporta there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Setting up for either a Kirk Cousins or maybe a Deshaun Watson type of play to correlate with the other wide receivers. But let's see. Are we doing... where is Detroit's bye week? Detroit. So we can't play. We can't pick Herbert. We can't pick Hurts, and we can't pick Will Levis. That's fine. We don't want none of that. We are golden. We're golden. Anthony Richardson off the board. I'm loving Anthony Richardson, right? But I want to correlate a piece with him now. I think I want to get... I'll take Anthony Richardson if I have like Michael Pittman for sure. Or I could go Anthony Richardson and Donnie Mitchell if I wanted to do an early round running quarterback. My thing is that I'm just not crazy about going quarterback early when I have a tight end already early. I like to build my pieces. So I'll have to see how that goes. Terry McLaurin and Christian Kirk, 2 wide receivers that I really like. The 5th round wide receivers, man, really nice. Really nice. So many quarterbacks off the board early, though. Kind of strange. You're not used to seeing something like this, you know? Keon Coleman off the board here. Rashad White, Joe Mixon. Who are we going to have to grab? It? Should we grab one of these running backs? We could do Xavier Worthy, right? We'll get one of these guys. Oh, they're flying off the board at this point. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Maybe Brian Thomas, Chris Godwin, DeAndre Hopkins, Connor, Brooks. If we go Rome, somehow. What quarterbacks are Joe Burrow? Yeah, I'm not taking any of them guys. Will Xavier Worthy slide to me in the 6th? That'd be nice. Let's see. McConkey could be there too. McConkey could be really good. I like McConkey over at Dunze actually. Alvin Kamara's gone. Well, could I get... Look. Let me get one of these guys. Worthy or McConkey. Let's see what happens. What can I do? Worthy's gone. I'll grab McConkey here. Let me give me some lad shares for sure. Okay, we'll see what comes back to us. We could try to work into a Trevor Lawrence play too, possibly. Grab some of these guys. And then we can go running back later. We'll see. That could be the play, actually. Where's Evan Ingram? He's the next best tight end. We'll see. If we pair Detroit and Jacksonville, right? They are not together. Detroit and Jacksonville are not together, so we could do that. That could be fun, actually. Ooh, could we do that? Should we do that? I don't know if it'll make it to us, to be honest with you, but we could try. You try. I know Aaron Jones is there too, but it's like we could try to make it work. We really could. Let's see what falls to us, and then we can kind of play it by ear. Because especially if we got Travis Etienne, we could really do a Jacksonville stack for sure, and just worry about our running backs after. Could be fun. Could be a different way to play. You know what I mean? You always want to look at different approaches when you're playing at best ball. It's always good to have different approaches. Couple more picks here. Jake Ferguson off the board. This guy doesn't have a tight end yet. Could go Evan Ingram. Does he have anything else? He doesn't. I was thinking if he had Christian Kirk, then you could probably see Evan Ingram coming off the board, but Mostert off the board. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do the double tight end here. Yeah. We'll try to do that. Let's go Evan Ingram. We'll try to do Brian Thomas next. And see what happens. Rome Odunze falling though. 67 ADP. We're already at almost 80. So we're locked in at tight end. We're done tight end. We don't need no more of those. Sam Laporta, Evan Ingram. Great picks there, in my opinion. And we'll stack up our running backs later too. Rome Odunze will go here. So he's just auto pick at this point. Okay, we'll see what falls to us. We'll have to play it by ear, I guess. I'm okay with that. Alright. We got a lot of picks. There goes Brian Thomas Jr. Oh, our plan failed. That's okay. Did he have... He has Christian Kirk as well. So Kirk and Thomas, we got to watch out for this guy grabbing... He's going to want Trevor Lawrence. So Trevor needs to go like here at 101. Because he'll grab Trevor Lawrence. That'll be our play. That'll be our play. Quarterback. Yeah. We can do that. We'll grab something first, though. Because I don't think any of these guys will grab Trevor Lawrence. It's too early for a quarterback for them. So definitely the one-on-one would be Trevor for us. Unless he takes Trevor here. If he looks and says, okay, this guy's got Travis Etienne and Evan Ingram, there's a good chance he could take Trevor Lawrence. But he's already got Anthony Richardson too. So and he's got CJ Stroud. Oh no, I'm on the wrong team. So he should probably take it here. If he doesn't take Trevor Lawrence here, I think he needs to, for sure. Jordan Love off the board. Khalil Shakir. I think Khalil Shakir could be good too. He showed out pretty good towards the end of last season, so not too bad. We could go DeAndre Swift. No, we can't. Okay. Could do James Conner as our next running back. Might want to do that actually. Take Connor here. Then we'll do Trevor Lawrence. This is the guy right here that I would say he needs Trevor Lawrence. If he doesn't take Trevor Lawrence, he's not going to get him. And he's going to be pretty salty. Haro, if you're watching the stream, you might want to take... Guess you ain't watching the stream, Trevor. Or Haro, because Trevor gone. James Conner, Chris Godwin here. I'm happy with either one. come on now. Oh, auto pick, I forgot. He'll go Chris Godwin. And then we'll take James Conner. Trevor Lawrence will be our pick here. Let's go down and pick some more players here for us. I guess Tony Pollard could be on the list, but not excited about him. Cortland Sutton, Lockett, Mitchell, Singletary, Shaheed, Myers, Zeke, Gabe. Could do Brandon. He can give you a couple weeks, I guess. Xavier Leggett. Could be Quentin, maybe. Darnell. Where is... Let's see. Oh, Zach Moss went in the 6th round? What? Jeez. Okay, then. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll do Trevor Lawrence. I think that's completely fine. Then we'll start filling on our roster, get us some more running backs on the board. See what happens. Tony Pollard goes off the board here. Not really sure where this guy will go. Tight end, Brock Bowers. Okay. A lot of people are high on Brock Bowers. I just don't like the situation. I think he's got the talent. I'm just not crazy about a situation with the Raiders. That's the big thing. That is the big thing. Let's see. Austin Eckler there. Jerry Jeudy off the board. It is now my pick. And this is the time where he gets upset because I'm going to go ahead and take Trevor Lawrence. Getting mad, buddy. No quarterback, and I took his correlation, which is my correlation too, so. Harrow is not happy-o. It'd be funny if he tries to get back and grabs Jared Goff, because he sees that I have Laporta and Amon-Ra. But that's okay if he does. I don't care. That'd be hilarious if this is Jared Goff. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Haro? This dude's name is Andrew. Oh, I thought you said Andrew Hugat, but it's Andrew Hoggett. Sure. Nick Chubb. He still doesn't have a quarterback. He's like, I'm just gonna wait. Nick Chubb. Tell you, man, this could be a sleepy pick. Does he have any 49ers? George Kittle. Okay. Jordan Love. Yeah. Does he have any Packers? Yep. Jaden Reed right here. Okay. So we got 8 picks left. We're done at tight end. We are going to grab Goff, but it's too early to grab Goff right now. We'll see. Guy after us. They've all got 1 quarterback each. Could go Goff, but I have all the weapons, so nobody's really going to want Goff, I don't think. Does anybody have 2 quarterbacks yet? This guy. He's the only guy with 2 quarterbacks. Might take Goff in the 11th just to solidify that. We'll see what happens. See who's available for us, right? So at this point with these, I might want to go Devin Singletary just to solidify, because we've got 4 good receivers. We've only got 2 running backs, and there's not a lot of running backs left. So there's that. Running backs: Trey Benson, Brian Robinson. We got Brian Robinson there as well. He could also be, if we need him. If we need him, we can go that. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels off the board. Jared Goff getting really close to being the man, but I need to grab Devin Singletary. I'm gonna risk the biscuit. I'm gonna hope that they don't take Jared Goff. Haro could really do something and grab Jared Goff here. We'll see. Oh, Dalton Schultz. We'll see if Singletary is going to be a good pick here. We need another starting running back, so. And then we're going to hope. Can Jared Goff come back to us? We'll see. He's auto-picked, so he should be Jamison Williams. Jamison off the board. We'll take Devin Singletary, and hopefully Jared Goff does not be taken. We'll see. Jerome Ford off the board. Jaden Daniels. I want to get some shares of Jaden Daniels. If I can get Terry McLaurin. Does he have McLaurin? He does have McLaurin. I think the McLaurin Jaden Daniels stack, I think that's going to be something special. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that. I'll have my shares of Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. Terry he wants the football. You know what I mean? These guys are all red guys. I don't think they're going to grab 2 quarterbacks here. I'm hoping not, at least. Could really use some Jared Goff action. Because if you're going to have, you know, Sam Laporta, and you're going to have Amon-Ra St. Brown, you're going to want to have Jared Goff. And I would say they wouldn't take him because they don't have those guys, but people have been taking naked quarterbacks all draft. Kind of a strange draft to be in. But they definitely wanted running back, so if I wouldn't have taken Devin Singletary here, he would have definitely for sure been off the board. So we'll kind of see what lands with us here. And guys, just a reminder, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I know we're a little over 30 minutes into this video or so. So appreciate you being here, watching out the draft as we do it, and let it unfold. Weekly winners is going to be fun, guys. Get in this game. If you're not a part of Underdog Fantasy, do yourself a favor. Go down into the description below this video. Click the link. Right, sign up using the code BayouBengal, and you can get a first deposit match up to $250. It's a win-win situation. Go do it. Go do it. You guys have been seeing a lot of Underdog Fantasy drafts on this channel. Not much of DraftKings. I pretty much got rid of DraftKings. I am focusing mainly on Underdog Fantasy. Let's see, we're on the clock, and he did fall to us. We're gonna grab Jared Goff here. We got our quarterbacks. Now that we have our quarterbacks, we've got our tight ends, we're solid. We only want to do running backs and wide receivers. Let's stack up some people, right? If we're just looking at running backs, though, what running backs are we going to be happy with having, right? J.K. Dobbins. You know, he could be a nice 4th guy. I would like to have 5 running backs, but, I mean, who are we really going to be pointing at, right? Maybe Chuba Hubbard. He might be able to get you some points. Anybody down here? Maybe Tyrone Tracy could be, not really excited about that, though. Not really excited about that. I'll put him down there just in case, but I mean, I could do a top. No, he's gone. I should have known he'd have been gone. And maybe Ray Davis, right? So that's pretty much all we've got at that point. Let's see. Adonai Mitchell, Rashid Shaheed. We got some pretty decent receivers here. Let's go down. We could tag up some more receivers, just to have them. Josh Downs. Who are we trying to tag up here? Maybe a little Malachi Corley action. Wandell Robinson. Oh, definitely Javon Baker, Zay Jones. Maybe some little Odell action. A.T. Get over there. A.T. Perry. I mean, Rice. I'm just tagging some people at this point. Jalen McMillan. I like him. Is it close to being? It's getting close. We can start looking at it. KJ Osborne, possibly. Johnny Wilson, no, and more no. Maybe Michael Thomas. Like if he signs with the Chiefs, that's gonna be huge. And maybe Alec Pierce at the end. So pretty much got everybody tagged up. We just got to kind of go down and pick and see who's the best available at this point. J.K. Dobbins still down there a little bit, so we can definitely take a wide receiver here. I would like to have a Rashid Shaheed. Oh, we got Gabe Davis too. Oh, it's got to be Gabe. It's got to be Gabe Davis at this point. We got Trevor Lawrence. Gabe Davis is a great match. Made in heaven. He's going to catch a couple deep balls. Oh, Rashid Shaheed. Could be the play. He's auto pick, so he'll take whoever's at the top. Rashid Shaheed. Leaves us with Gabe Davis. That's cool. It matches us with Trevor Lawrence. We're cool with that. We're cool with that. We might be able to go another pick without a running back here. Well, depending on how many of these running backs go, we could grab another wide receiver. Probably want Xavier Legette and Mooney, then Dotson. We'll see what lands to us here. Let's look at the draft board here. Really getting close. We're in the 12th round. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got 6 picks left. 6 picks left, and we have no quarterbacks to draft, and we have no tight ends to draft, so we've got all of those down pat. Because if we look at our Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff, Travis Etienne, James Conner, Devin Singletary, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, Amari Cooper, Lad McConkey, Gabe Davis, Sam Laporta, Evan Ingram. I like it. I like it. We need to fill out maybe another 2 or 3 running backs. We'll see what falls to us. We'll see. It seems like I'm getting a lot of J.K. Dobbins here lately, you know, and that's either going to be really good for me or it's going to bite me in the ass. One of the two. More likely bite me in the ass. There goes Darnell Mooney. That's sad. I like Darnell Mooney this year with Kirk Cousins, secondary piece. You know, I think Darnell Mooney could be decent, kind of like a secondary play like they had over there with the Vikings. I think Jordan Addison is somebody that is going to be closely resembled as far as the stat line goes with Darnell Mooney. Getting him down here in the 12th round is great. Absolutely great. It's wrapping around now. Ty Chandler coming off the board. Rico Dowdle, another guy. I'm not high on Rico Dowdle. Dallas. Hello? Marshawn Lloyd. Again, I don't think it's going to help you too much in best ball unless Josh Jacobs goes down with injury. A couple more picks until us. We'll probably grab one of these guys. Legette, Dotson, or J.K. Dobbins. He'll take best available, so he might end up with another quarterback. No, Isaiah Likely. So we're going to end up with Xavier Legette yet again. Got a lot of Legette shares. Okay, now we need to go on some running backs. If we can end up with J.K. Dobbins and Chuba Hubbard here, that would be nice. We'll see if they fall. We will see if they fall. Ray Davis could, you know, get into the end zone a couple times. I do like Ray Davis. Chuba Hubbard, depending on how healthy Jonathan Brooks is. What is it saying? First week 1 starter might not mean much in terms of aspects. Yeah. Because, you know, they had a torn ACL for Jonathan Brooks, so Chuba Hubbard could be the guy for a little bit. We'll see what happens. These guys are down the board, though, so there's a good chance I can end up with these guys. You know, if I could have Dobbins and Hubbard to go with Etienne, Connor, and Singletary, that's not like an amazing running back room, but I think if you're picking towards the end of the first round, I think you'll have a better running back room than if you do in the beginning, because it's so wide receiver heavy. Obviously, unless you have the one-on-one with Christian McCaffrey, but I think it's gonna be nice. I wouldn't mind having the one-on-one with Christian McCaffrey and going with a stud running back in the second round, going back-to-back, you know, running backs, and then just kind of punt running back for the most part. You know, I'm sure we'll get a lot of Christian McCaffrey shares. We'll be doing 100 drafts, so. Guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. Really helps out the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Close to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. You guys are going to see tons of drafts. I will be doing a ton of drafts here on the channel. And especially look for this season, too. It should be doing a live stream every Sunday. Going over starts and sits. And also doing some drafts with you guys for every week on Underdog. Taking care of all this, I think we can get rid of the bye weeks for now. Seeing what we end up with. Good shot. Good shot. We could probably end up with some running backs here that we won't. We definitely want our Javon Baker, though. If we can get him. We might end up with him. We might end up with them all. Javon Baker just going way too late in drafts, in my opinion. Way too late. Perfect world. If we can end up with these three, I'm happy. Doesn't matter what else we get. I'm happy. I'm going to have a ton of Javon Baker. A ton. Very, very high on him. Ben Sinnott, I think that's way too late for Ben. I think people are going to realize that he's a really, really good tight end. This Dobbins could be all trash, though, if he doesn't get the starting job. I'm taking a stab on him, though. Unfortunately, I'm having an uncomfortable amount of J.K. Dobbins just because of how far he falls. 14th round. I'll take it. Oh, there goes Dobbins. Okay. I'll take Chuba. Oh, he's only got one running back, too. But he's on auto draft, so that might be Pearsall here. At least we got Chuba. That's why auto drafts don't work. 4 quarterbacks and 8 receivers. Doesn't work. Don't auto draft. If you're going to play in these, don't auto draft. Doesn't work. Javon Baker's still there. I could go another running back. And why not go with Kendre Miller? You know? Why not go with Kendre Miller? He could have a nice role this year. If he's there, I'll go Kendre. If he's there, I'll go Kendre. If not, we'll go ahead and grab our share of Javon Baker. Because there's not another running back. Well, dang, Antonio Gibson. Gibson could give you some, right? We'll see how that goes. I'm not crazy about those guys, though. Okay. There goes Kendre. Is Javon Baker far enough down there? Let's see after me. You got one running back. Should I go that? I need to go. I need another running back though. I really do. I'm gonna take it. I'll grab Gibson. And then if Javon Baker makes it back, we make it back. But at least at that point, we don't need Tyron Tracy anymore. We're good at running backs. We're just gonna stick with wide receivers, and we're gonna go that route. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Any other receivers that I want to pin? I don't really think so. We got 3 more players to go, and it'll all be receivers. 3 more wide receivers. If I can grab Baker, Zay Jones, hell, A.T. Perry, Michael Thomas, that's kind of how I want to go. And then we'll kind of fill in these guys as needed. We'll see if I can get these guys. Let's look at the board. Watch them come off the board here. I think Antonio Gibson was the better play of what I needed, even though I really like Javon Baker. But if Javon Baker comes back to me, we'll know it was the right play. But I needed somebody that might be able to get a little bit of points here or there. I think Gibson probably was the best option. Tyler Algier was there as well, but I think they're going to be using Bijan Robinson way more. So we'll go with that. You know, Chuba Hubbard and Antonio Gibson, you're obviously not jumping, you know, with joy trying to look for these guys, but then give me a couple weeks, I'm happy with it. Overall, you're really not looking for points from them. You're looking for points from, you know, Travis Etienne, James Conner. But again, I'm not like crazy about this running back room. Not crazy about it. Probably because we took Trevor Lawrence so early. But, you know, we're mixing it up. We're doing different drafts here or there. We're going to have some exposures on a lot of people. This is number 2 of 100, so it'll get there. It'll get there. Luke McCaffrey off the board as well. Khalil Herbert. Some running backs going. Malachi Corley, another good pick there. Especially if you got Aaron Rodgers. We got Jordan Love. We got Rodgers. Yeah, Rodgers is right here. Did he correlate Rodgers with nope. He didn't have Garrett Wilson. Oh, you got Mike Williams. Okay. Geno Smith off the board as well. You know, quarterback, I'm telling you, Derek Carr, oh, he could be so good too. Offensive line got upgraded as well. Man, it's scary, man. I sold so much on Derek Carr last season. It just did not work out. That's okay. That's quite all right. I ain't mad at it. I'm trying to be smart, though. You know, I don't want to draft more than 2 quarterbacks. I don't want to draft more than 2 tight ends. I want to load up on this wide receiver room, load up on the running back room, and just grab me 2 and 2 and be done with it. So I got the quarterback and tight ends for both. Okay with that. Not happy at all with my running back room, really. Could be stronger. I like my wide receivers, though. But there's just not another running back that I want to grab. You know, it would be Tyrone Tracy, if anything. But that'd be more of a handcuff situation, you know what I mean? From Devin Singletary, so. Timeshare doesn't help me at all. Only a couple picks away, and Javon Baker is still there, so that's great if he can land to me. He's got 6 receivers. He's already got 10 wide receivers, no tight ends. This auto draft is trash. He's going to get Jaleel McLaughlin there at the running back spot. This is you can go ahead and set it and forget it. He's done. Absolute trash. Do not auto draft, ladies and gentlemen. You end up with crap like that. At least I get my Javon Baker, though. So it worked out. It worked out. Taking risks sometimes help. Javon Baker. Can we get our Zay Jones to come back? I don't think so, but we'll try. We only have 2 picks left, y'all. 2 picks left, and we'll close out this video. This draft almost lasted an hour. Well, granted, we took a little bit to get into the draft, but it's okay. It's okay. For you guys that are still with me in the video, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. It really helps out the channel. Really helps out. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, especially this season. We're getting into the draft season now. Excited about that. Excited about the opportunity. Will Zay Jones land to me? 7 wide receivers, 5 wide receivers, and 6 wide receivers. I think G7 is the one we have to worry about, but these guys might draft quarterbacks. Towards the end, go get your second quarterback. Unless they go on one quarterback build. Possibility, but they might both grab QBs here. Another running back in Audric Estime. Okay. What do you do? Could you go QB? Could you go QB? Yeah, I find it hard getting to Michael Thomas. I'm not going to lie to you. Because A.T. Perry is such a value for me down there. There goes Zay Jones. So this could be a Michael Thomas room. This could be the first time we're drafting our Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas. Because this will be A.T. Perry here. I could go Wandell and get AT on the way back. I could. Or do we do the Michael Thomas route? Oh man, do we take the risk? Let's go AT Perry. Let's go AT Perry. It's fine. Are we sure there's no running backs out there we want? Not really. Not really. In this game, in this room, we have so many wide receivers too that, you know, it's okay taking the risk for Michael Thomas. I think it's okay. Another quarterback, huh? 5 quarterbacks, huh? Oh no, I took the running back. Okay. Does he have any tight ends? No tight ends. Holy. That's not good. This is a boo-boo. A boo team. A boo-boo. Yeah, they're going Rondo. I knew that was going to happen, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll grab our Michael Thomas. We're all right with that. You never know. He may end up landing on the Chiefs and be extremely good. Who knows? Could be a crazy value. Right now, we're batting 100% golf. We're batting 100% Javon Baker, 100% Xavier Leggett, 100% A.T. Perry, 100% Amon-Ra St. Brown, and 100% Sam Laporta out of 2 drafts. It's okay. I'm sure it'll deviate. Having a couple shares of Amon-Ra St. Brown feels good, though. And being able to, in both of those, grab Sam Laporta and Jared Goff. That's a good correlation, I think, for the Lions. So if the Lions have an amazing week, I'm probably going to win some money. That's the hope, at least. Hoping, you know, these guys can do something. I want to have better running backs, though, in some of these drafts. There's no shot nobody takes Michael Thomas, so he'll definitely be our next pick. And it's about to wrap around to us here shortly. So, just how it looks. People grabbing somebody like Nelson Aguilar, that's nothing. I do like the Zay Jones. Zay Jones is nice. I'm just not getting to much of him because he's not falling enough. Derek Carr going in the 16th. That was an early Derek Carr. That's early as he went so far. But again, that one guy grabbed 4 quarterbacks, so he kind of messed the draft up for a lot of people, I guess. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That guy that got Christian Kirk. Where's he? Here he is. Quarterback. He ended up with Justin Herbert and Matthew Stafford. Yeah. We'll be doing some more drafts, though. Shooting around to the last round here. Dawson Knox, J.J. McCarthy. see what we got. Huh. You gonna make a pick, bro? It's the last round. Let's get this draft going. Daniel Jones. Look, I'm telling you. Did he get Malik Neighbors? He did not get Malik Neighbors. Where'd Malik Neighbors go? Malik Neighbors, 4th round pick. I would only get Daniel Jones. Like this guy with JJ McCarthy, I would have got Daniel Jones. Tagging up Daniel Jones and Malik Neighbors, I think could be a nice combo. Tank Bigsby, Michael Mayer. I'm going to take a risk right here with Michael Thomas. We've already got such a solid wide receiver room. Even if he doesn't play and has zeros, I think it's worth it. I think I'm only going to draft Michael Thomas if I have a strong wide receiver core already. And I think I do. So I don't necessarily need him in weekly winners. So he's only a bonus if he goes to a solid team. He'll be released in June 1st. Come on. I like the other people, you know, Jalen McMillan and Brendan Rice. And I'm sure if he doesn't sign with a team or signs with a crappy team, I'll probably have not a lot of Michael Thomas shares. But let's go review our team real quick before we close out this video. Trevor Lawrence and Jared Goff as our quarterbacks. Travis Etienne, James Conner, Devin Singletary, Chuba Hubbard, Antonio Gibson. Not crazy about our running back room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, Amari Cooper, Lab McConkey, Gabe Davis, Xavier Legette, Javon Baker, A.T. Perry, Michael Thomas, and then Sam Laporta and Evan Ingram is our tight ends. I really enjoy our tight end position. But guys, that is going to do it for the video. I appreciate you guys watching the entire time. It was an hour-long video, right at about an hour. Guys, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Just a quick reminder, if you're not there with Underdog Fantasy, make sure you go to the link in the description below. Click that, use the code BayouBengal. You can get up to $250 match deposit on your first deposit at Underdog. Come play these weekly winners. Guys, make sure you are subscribed to this video and hit a thumbs up. We are dropping videos each and every week. We're doing a lot more live streams now of these best ball drafts. Hope to see you a part of one of our live drafts. Guys, I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, we are done as far as this live stream. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you who have dropped in, said hello, hit the like on the video. Appreciate you guys so much. We're going to be doing plenty of these drafts sooner rather than later. Can't wait to catch you guys on the flip side. We'll see you on the next live stream.
You're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. Your friend